The following opinions are solely those of BoatTest.com and its test captain.
Hi, Captain Steve for BoatTest.com, and today I'm on the VR6 from Bayliner. I'm going to put it through a full sea trial and a features inspection.
The Bayliner VR6 is all about space, and there's plenty of it. By extending the interior all the way to the back of the running surface and then adding the molded swim platform past that, Bayliner has created a runabout with a length overall of just over 22 feet and a full 20 feet of interior usable space. But it's still at the price point of a 20-footer that has the swim platform encroaching on the usable space. Let's take a look at the interior layout first. At the bow, Bayliner's beam forward design carries the beam further forward, creating a roomier bow section running from 5 feet 8 inches to 2 feet 9 inches furthest forward. The seats are wide and comfortable. A forward bolster allows for rear-facing seating. As expected, a bow table can be added to increase the entertainment aspect, and a filler cushion turns the area into a sun pad. Storage is under all seats, and look how large the opening is. Moving to the cockpit, complete wraparound seating blends into the forward companion seat with its reversible backrest that can also lay flat for sunning. A single seat is opposite, and with the helm swiveled around, the entire area becomes a social gathering spot. The usual accommodations for storage are also under these seats. At the back, a sun pad can be converted to a chaise by lifting the side cushion. With a filler cushion removed, the walk-through access is exposed, and being at an angle, it doesn't cut into the seating, providing even more room. The walk-through itself is covered by a hatch that will need to be held open to use. Aft, the full-beam sun pad comes out 2 feet 1 inch, and it can be covered with an optional SeaDek rubber matting. Convenience is augmented by the inclusion of this port console that can include a porta potty. Having an enclosed head is a real rarity in this size and runabout class. On top of the console, a recessed area has a rubberized surface and stainless drink holder. Beneath is a glove box. Water sports are easily accommodated with this optional tower. It's custom made for Bayliner and includes a forward bimini extension and elevated tow point. Plus, it's collapsible for easy storage of the VR6 in most garages or smaller rack rooms. And a wet storage compartment at the walkthrough makes a great place for storing the masts and snorkels, along with the tow line and wet bathing suits. There seems to be an elevated level of fit and finish above what we've come to expect from a boat in this price point. Seats have multiple textures and colors along with a contrast bead welting and stitching. And notice how this area is now beveled to keep water from running off the bow cover and into the seats. Now it's channeled right overboard. The windshield has a black anodized frame, and side wings are added as an option. Otherwise, the sides are open. Snap-in carpet is covering the diamond non-skid fiberglass deck. Because of the non-wood construction, the wood stringers are a thing of the past. Plus, notice how the storage compartments are all finished on the insides. And with the index storage, the hatch is held open with a gas strut. Outside, there's no shortage of stainless steel, and the two-tone hull has a high-gloss mirror finish. Now let's move on to operation, starting with a look at the helm. Bayliner went with a more modern design on this helm, with the central pod having angular sides. This houses the 2 analog gauges and a trim gauge in between. An optional depth gauge will go below. The dark tone adds to the look of class, as does the faux carbon fiber just above. Here's a feature that's long overdue. We've seen a recessed area at the panel before, but this one is finally angled down so items won't dump in your lap when accelerating. It's got a rubber mat for protecting your gear, and to one side is an MP3 port, to the other is a 12-volt accessory plug. Now the drink holder can actually be used for holding drinks. The engine hatch also includes the seat back for the aft seating, and a curve to the lower lip requires that you move the seat cushion forward before lifting. Inside, the VR6 comes standard with a 200 horsepower 4.5-liter engine turning in alpha drive. Upgrades include this 250 horsepower 4.5 turning the alpha or optional Bravo 3 outdrive. The Bayliner VR6 has a length overall of 22 feet 4 inches, a beam of 8 feet, and a draft of 2 feet 10 inches. With the upgraded 250 horsepower 4.5-liter Merc Cruiser powering our test boat, we reached a top speed of 48.7 miles per hour at 5,500 RPM. Best economy seemed to be at 3,000 RPM and 27.2 miles per hour. That speed produced a fuel burn of 5.6 gallons per hour, giving a range of 144 miles while still holding back a 10% reserve. We reached planing speed in 3.4 seconds, accelerated to 20 miles per hour in 5.6 seconds, and 30 came and went in 8.5 seconds. Handling was exceptional. She took our aggressive handling style with no ventilation of the prop or sliding off the hard turns. We did manage to generate some chine walk, but easing off on the full power turns easily mitigated that. With her high 39-inch freeboard, she should stay dry, but all we were able to validate from crossing our self-generated waves was a clean passage with no pounding or discomfort at all. Seems everything we like about the interior was translated to a nice ride out on the water. The VR6 is destined to replace the 215 bow rider, and in fact, that boat could fit inside this boat's interior thanks to the aft advantage design that gives us more interior space with a swim platform well past the running surface. She's comfortable and handles well, and in our opinion, includes a more upscale look.
Well, that was my full sea trial and features inspection of the VR6 from Bayliner. For BoatTest.com, I'm Captain Steve. We'll see you on the water.